I have with me Trinamool Congress MP and also, should I say, Mr. Derek O'Brien, the brand ambassador of Papri Chaat in this country, since you have mentioned that on a number of occasions. You started with Pani Puri on this show and then you highly publicized Papri Chaat. My first question to you is, what's the importance and significance of these posters? We see them flying around in Parliament on a number of occasions. What's your message?
Well, I think all the opposition parties are not getting a chance to express themselves in Parliament. And that's not because one opposition MP is saying so. I just want to share with you some basic facts. If there's anybody from BJP besides Mr. Modi and Mr. Shah, because Mr. Modi and Mr. Shah are not coming to Parliament, this is a much more serious issue than Papri Chaat or Pani Puri. Here are 3 or 4 facts about Parliament. 1. Ordinances are supposed to be, as we read in our civics books in school, emergency legislation. That's when a government should bring an ordinance. In the first 65 years of independence, I'm getting a feedback. I'm getting feedback.
Yeah, I'm going to get that fixed.
Yeah, at least I'm getting some feedback from you when I speak on your channel. But when we try and speak to the government, we get no feedback. But anyway.
Yeah.
So, in the first 60 years after independence, 1 out of 10 bills passed was an ordinance. Then from 2014, that figure went up to 3.5 bills. 3.5 of the 10 bills passed, 3.5 were ordinances. And in Modi 2.0 in the last 2 years, listen to this number, Mr. Upadhyay, 3.7 out of every 10 bills passed, almost 4 are ordinances. Slaughter of democracy and Parliament. Number 2, 11% of bills are scrutinized. 1 out of 10 bills get scrutinized in Parliament. That is absolutely crazy. Now let me give you the update of these numbers. In this session, 22 bills in 8 days. The Papri Chaat analogy was 7 minutes. Now it's improved. It's become, as of yesterday, 10 minutes a bill. So on one end we have rushing through legislation, and on the other hand the key issues like international security, this government doesn't want to discuss. So this government the Parliament is getting worse every day. The autocracy is getting worse every day. So what can the opposition do? We'll put up charts. We made charts in 9 languages. We are now doing slogans in 7 different languages. We've all learnt a line in Kannada, Tamil, Bengali, Kannada, Marathi. This is the situation. And Rajya Sabha, Lok Sabha TV is being censored. So it's the government who do not want to run Parliament. The opposition want to run Parliament. We are not going to walk out and leave it empty. We will keep the fight. We will intensify our fight in the next few days.
But Mr. Derek O'Brien, I'm sure you must have seen the Prime Minister's tweet from the Prime Minister's office, which says that the opposition is wasting Parliament time and that in effect is working against the interest of the country. How would you respond?
With all due respect to the Prime Minister, but I'll respond to him as Mr. Narendra Modi. I don't want to use words like bunkum and trash. Instead of putting out those tweets, one humble MP from Bengal is asking you, Mr. Prime Minister, you have passed, out of every 10 bills you pass, you only scrutinize 1. Yes? No. Out of every 10 bills you pass, 4 are ordinances. Yes? No. Mr. Prime Minister, you have passed 22 bills in 8 days. The discussion for legislation for each bill is 10 minutes. Yes,
but
no.
But you know, the Treasury benches say, where are you indulging in the discussion? Where is the discussion? Because you're shouting from the well of the House, showing posters.
The same.
Where is the discussion?
Listen, the same opposition MPs from Trinamool Congress, DMK Congress, Aam Aadmi Party, the NCP, everyone. Wasn't this the same opposition party a few months ago who told you not to pass those farm bills? You did not give me, Trinamool Congress MP, a chance to ask for my vote. I wanted to vote against the farm bills. What did you do to me? You threw me out. You made that blunder once. Stop being autocratic. It's the old simple rule. You have a majority in both houses. The opposition must have its say and the government must have its way. Listen, how many times, how many questions? Here's another quiz question. How many questions has Mr. Narendra Modi answered in Parliament from 2016? You would call Dr. Manmohan Singh the quiet one or the mute one. Check out his record of answering questions. So all these pretty tweets, Mr. Modi, all these pretty tweets and some dhamki you give us through A, B. Don't try all this. Come with the facts of the case. Come with the facts. And what I saw today in Parliament was a united opposition, and I think less questions should be asked about how united, who's going where, who went for breakfast. No. Mr. Modi and Mr. Shah have to answer this one tough question. Why are you running away from Parliament? Why are you running away from Parliament? You don't remember your tweet, Mr. Modi, about Nirmaya, about the unfortunate Nirbhaya case? That time you were barely tweeting. No one won't do. And this is where I request, humbly request, another pillar of democracy, the media. The media also has to stand up. Please. Because opposition can't be alone. Civil society has to stand up. The media has to stand up. I dare say the judiciary is showing some spine. This is a very serious issue. This
Sure,
is not about
I understand what you're saying, but
Posters,
Mr. Derek
what can we
O'Brien,
do?
how exactly should the opposition be standing up? Should it be standing up in such a way that, glass is broken in Parliament and marshals get injured
Glass?
and MPs get...
Good.
Removed for a day.
Mr. Upadhyay, I'm glad you asked me the question.
Yeah.
Mr. Upadhyay, I'm glad you asked me this question, because this is the kind of, and I'm not, you're doing your role as a journalist. These are the kind of WhatsApps and the plans which are going on from last night. It's better you don't listen to Derek O'Brien because the MP in question is a Trinamool MP. You must listen to what Mallikaranjan Kharge, the leader of the opposition, said. Here are the facts of the case. Facts of the case. A, 50 MPs were in the well, maybe 40. 6 MPs were holding posters, some others were holding. 6 MPs, coincidence maybe, only Trinamool MPs were asked to go out. They were suspended for the day. Parliament adjourned at 3:35, end of the day. At 3:40 or 3:45, these MPs, including the 2 lady MPs, what do they want to do? Because they were not given advance notice. Their names were not even announced. What did they do? They wanted to come back after Parliament was adjourned to pick up their bags and their papers. The door was shut. There is video footage there to show very clearly that they were not allowed, and they are saying the house is adjourned. The day is over, allow us to go. And don't push the door because one of you will get hurt. But the lady MP even said that, okay, to the 2 male marshals. Then what happened? So you didn't allow them to go in. I mean, what you did not allow elected MPs from Bengal, Trinamool MPs to go in. Why didn't you allow them to enter the house after it was over? The leader of the opposition was there. Thank God we saw it. I saw it. Somebody recorded it. And today the leader of the house stands up and says they weren't allowed in because sanitization was going to happen. Remarkable. Now what is the story? What is the real story? Opposition parties will not tolerate. You can't dhamki us into submission. You can't dhamki us. So what has happened? Everybody knows the rules, and in the pushing, I think one window pane, one of the 6-inch thing broke. So don't try and make a narrative, not you. BJP will try and make a narrative.
Sure.
Here is the argument. Parliament is not running. Mr. Modi and Shah don't want to discuss this national security. So now let's create these stories which will give the opposition the blame.
But they're the reason why the Parliament is not running. But for how long, Mr. Derek O'Brien, my final question, how long will you continue these poster wars and the showing of posters. I mean, the Shiromani Akali Dal has
That's
a
a
poster for
question.
farmers. You have one for Pegasus. How long?
Yeah. All posted. These are the three issues: national security, farmers, price rise, and inflation. I think that's the real question which nobody in the opposition can answer, Mr. Upadhyay. That's a question Mr. Modi and Mr. Shah have to answer. My counter question: how long will you take to bulldoze these bills? And how long will you take? Did you purchase Pegasus? Yes? No? Let's have a discussion. You want tomorrow morning, I guarantee you, all my friends in the opposition are on the same page. I'm only one party in that bigger group. 11 o'clock, let's start a discussion tomorrow. Tomorrow, 11 o'clock on international and parliament will run. Home Minister come to the house, let's start a discussion 11 o'clock. We don't want to disrupt. Now it's like me suddenly coming to your program and saying, no, today I don't want to talk about politics. Mr. Upadhyay, you know, Mr. Upadhyay, I've baked a very good chocolate cake at home. I want to talk on NDTV about my chocolate cake. Please, it's the chocolate cake I baked. No. Tomorrow morning, 11 o'clock, Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha. Welcome, Mr. Modi and Mr. Shah. We'll give you a bouquet also because we haven't seen you for so long. Come, no. Discuss Pegasus. So there must be some good things about it, some bad things. Tell us. Cool.
So after Pani Puri, Papri Chaat, there is chocolate cake. I wonder when you will step out of the kitchen, because you love the heat, don't you?
I'm a foodie. No, I'm a foodie.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Derek O'Brien, for joining us.